Hey guys, welcome back to our channel where we are passionate about helping people with business and accounting. In today's video, we are going to talk about profitability. Is your business profitable? If the answer is yes, if the answer is no, this video is applicable to you. So please keep on watching. So what is profitability? Oxford defines profitability as a financial gain, especially the difference between the amount of earned and the amount of spent in buying, operating, or producing something. So it's a financial gain. Profitability can be calculated by taking all of the income that your business made minus your expenses. That will either give you a profit or a loss. So where do you find these numbers? So if you go to your profit and loss statement and you take the total income and you subtract out your total expenses, that is going to give you your net income, also known as your profit. So we're going to run through an example. So if you're a single member LLC or even a sole proprietor, let's say you generate $25,000 worth of revenue and you have $10,000 worth of expenses. Now, this does not include anything that's paid to you, okay? This is just operating expenses. So then your business is profitable by $15,000, giving you a profit margin of 60%. Now, if the reverse, if let's say your income was $10,000 and your expenses were $25,000 and you were negative $15,000, then your business is not profitable. Therefore, you cannot pay yourself. So it's important to know if your business is profitable or not. So here's the problem with that. Most business owners, they want to take money out of their business because they're making $10,000, but they don't take into account all of their operating expenses that it takes to run this business. It's impossible for you to pay yourself if your business is negative. If you're running at a loss, you cannot pay yourself. You already have a cash flow issue, and taking money, depleting the business is not helping. So the first step in determining profitability is to go back and look at your financial statements. Now, if you don't have a profit and loss statement, let's say you're a small business, you don't have accounting software, I do have templates that you can purchase to determine your profitability. So the first thing you need to do is put your expenses in different buckets. So on the screen, you can see a sample profit and loss statement. So the way it's broken down is you have all of your income. So if you're service-based income, if you have product-based income, whatever income your business, whatever service or product that you sell, you want to put that in the income section of your profit and loss statement, okay? Then you go down to your expenses. Now, the way this one is broken down is the way I actually like to see it. I like to see general and admin expenses up top and then operating expenses. That's just the way I like to see it. You don't have to break it down that way. You can have all of your expenses just listed, and that's perfectly fine. So once you've calculated all of your income, all of your expenses, then you can determine profitability. And like I said, this does not include anything you pay yourself. This is just business expenses. All right, so let's move on to the example. So in this example, we are profitable. We are profiting $15,000. So what do we do with that money, right? Most people just transfer that into their personal account and they spend it. That's not what you're going to do. You are going to allocate different percentages of that profit to go to different buckets. So this is going to depend on your financial plan. This is going to depend on what your business goals are. If you're the type that just wants to take money and run with it, go right ahead. But if you're someone that wants to plan for the future, then listen up. So owner's pay. The way this breakdown is showing is very, very, very close to the profit first method. I love this method. I think it's a great method. However, this method doesn't really prepare you for future. And that's what I want to talk about, okay? So Profit First is great. If you read the book, if you haven't read the book, I highly recommend it. It's a great book. I have clients that use the method very successfully, and for some people it works great. This method doesn't work for everyone, okay? And that's fine. You have to find something that works for you. So let's talk about the profit breakdown. So what we're doing is we're allocating percentages to different buckets. Now, again, this is going to depend on your goals, okay? These numbers are not set in stone. These are just numbers that I came up with on the fly for this video. I want you to really think about how you are going to break down these buckets, and that's going to depend on your goals, right? So the first one is owner's pay. So of the total profit, for this scenario, we decided that the owner's only going to take 30%, which is $4,500 a month, okay? You have to pay taxes, right? We are profitable, so we have to pay taxes. So we're estimating taxes of 25%. Now, this is including state income tax withholdings. This is including self-employment tax. And then we can even say sales tax in there. Okay, so 25% is going to taxes. And then this person wants to beef up an emergency fund. So they have 20% going to emergency funds. So why does a business need an emergency fund? So let's say your business is a seasonal business. So we have awesome income January, February, March. But then in the spring and summertime, your income drops dramatically. And then it picks back up in the fall. Well, that's seasonal income. You still have to pay your operating expenses even if you're not making any money. So this person decided, my business income fluctuates way too much. I need to have at least 1 to 3 months of operating expenses for this business in the next few months. So that's what we're building towards. Now, growth fund. We're only allocating 5% to growth. So this person is in a good place. They have good income coming in. They don't anticipate to grow too much. So we're only allocating 5%. So when would you put more money into your growth fund? Well, you want to grow your business. So if you are at the beginning stages and you have beefed up an emergency fund and you're ready to grow, and it's time to invest into your business. What does that look like? It looks like hiring people. That looks like buying machinery to make your job easier. So if you're in that place, then the 5% is not enough. We need to beef that up. Retirement. So for self-employed individuals, it's time to put money into a retirement account, okay? Now that money, this person decides I only need 6%. So we're only going to put 6% of their profit into a retirement account. Now that account could also be an investment account if you choose so. These buckets are not set in stone. Like I said, they are depending on what you want to do as the owner. Now the next one is a splurge account. This account is your fun money account. This account is a reward system, right? So this is putting money away into this account until you get enough money to reward yourself for your hard work. There's no point of working and working and working if it's just to pay your minimum bills. So this account is set up specifically for owners to be able to reward themselves and splurge on themselves when the time comes. And then lastly, a giving account. Guys, it feels so good to be able to help your community, to be able to help nonprofit organizations. And so the way we structured this breakdown is for those individuals that have a generous heart and want to give. So as you can see, all of the allocations equal 100%. And so if we were under or over, the allocation remaining percent would be red, letting you know, hey, you need to allocate more or less into your business. So that breakdown is going to equal the total amount of your profit. So in our scenario, we had $15,000 profit. This is how we break it down. So this is it. This is all I really wanted to cover as far as profitability, guys. There's a lot that goes into it. I actually have a spreadsheet available for purchase on my website where you can get this template. It has a profit and loss skeleton template available for you to customize for your business needs. It also has a profit design worksheet that feeds from the profit and loss statement into your worksheet. If you don't do the profit and loss statement and you just want to do a general quick idea of what profitability is, you can type in the numbers and it will produce your amounts for you. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing to our channel. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.